Hey guys, this video is going to be a little different than what I usually do. One of you guys had requested me to do I guess like a college experience slash like college tips type video, I guess, to just to know how I balance out my personal life with my college life, since I am a senior in college and I will be graduating in May. So I guess I decided to just come on here and do that. So before I start, I just want to say that my college experience was one for the books. Seriously, honestly, I really never actually wanted to come to college. Well, I did. Okay, let me not say that. When I first got to college, I was really excited, but once I actually got into it, I really didn't like it. I've never really been a school person, and then when I got to college, it was like 10 times worse, to where I didn't like it even more. So basically I went through a lot in college, well, at least my freshman year. So everything that I'm going to be saying, it's actually kind of weird that I'm sharing it, because I really haven't told a lot of people about exactly my college experience. But since this is YouTube and I do use this as an outlet to, I guess, express who I really am and just share what I know with other people who might be in the same situation as me. So yeah, stick around if you like to hear my college story. I guess I'll start with before I even got to college. I was applying for colleges. I lived in Maryland. I'm from Maryland. I was born in Maryland, moved around, then moved back in Maryland in time for high school. So I graduated from North Point High School in Maryland, and from then I wanted to go to, of course, college in Maryland with my friends, but seeing as my family was going to be moving to Georgia once I graduated high school, I was kind of told that I had to go to school in Georgia. So that was like strike number one, where I wasn't excited to go to college. So when I did decide to pick a school, I applied to a few schools, and I picked the one that I knew I was going to at least know one person, because I had a cousin who was planning on going to school as a freshman at the school I'm at now as well. So I kind of had a choice in where I got to choose, but of course I wanted to go to school in Maryland with my best friend. When I got to school, my dad had actually put me in this group called Emerging Leaders, and that was basically for me to meet more people, which I did. So I'm kind of glad I got into that, just so that I did meet more people once I got to school. So freshman year, I'm just going to say I was one of those kids who, once they were out of their parents' wing, they kind of went crazy. Me and my cousin, we would party all the time. I would still go to class, but I did go out a lot on the weekends. I didn't go out during the week. I don't know, I really just didn't take it seriously. So ending of freshman year, I ended up with a 1.9 GPA, which is really bad. So yeah, I felt really devastated, because later on I actually realized that I was depressed. I wasn't very happy my whole freshman year, and I don't know, that just really took a toll on my schoolwork. I was more so just trying to fulfill my happiness. So what I would do is I would go out and party. I would do stuff that I wanted to do, knowing that my parents didn't really like it. Growing up, I was always told I couldn't have tattoos or piercings, but since I was little, I've always wanted them. So the rule was I couldn't get them until I was basically on my own, and I basically just didn't care and went on ahead and got some tattoos and piercings anyway. I got my first tattoo on my 18th birthday, and I got my belly button pierced too. And then a few months later, I got another tattoo, and then I ended up piercing my tongue, and then I got another tattoo. I got 4 tattoos my freshman year, basically. And I just didn't care. I really wanted to do what I wanted to do, because in my mind I thought okay, I'm here doing what my parents want to do. I'm not doing anything that I want to do. And I don't know, that just really, all that mixed together, like with my emotions and like me being depressed and then me just not caring, like it just really took a toll. So my first semester, like I said, I got a 1.9 GPA, and I was really devastated because I knew my parents weren't proud of me. Like, I don't know, it was just really like heartbreaking to see my parents. And sorry, I'm tearing up. I don't know, like it's just really hard to see your parents not proud of you. I'm sorry. Yeah, so this, as you can tell, this story is just really like embarrassing. So my second year of my freshman year, it got a little better. I tried to do better in school, but it ultimately, I still ended up actually I would say flunking out of school. I was on academic suspension, which is basically you can't come back to school for a semester, but most people don't know that you can appeal a suspension. So I'm trying to recollect myself, you guys. I don't want to cry because I don't want to make you guys cry. So yeah, okay. Most people don't know that you can appeal a suspension if you really try. So I did, like during the summer, I actually came back down to Valdosta to appeal my suspension. I had to talk to like 3 different people, and when I talked to like the dean of the fine arts program, I appealed to him. I basically told him that I was depressed, like I just wasn't very happy, and then he told me, like, you know, if you don't want to major in this certain major, then you shouldn't, you know, try to do something that you think you'll want to do. So that's why I ultimately chose communication. Even though I did get my suspension appealed, I ended up not coming back that fall of 2010 because basically it was no housing. So either I could have stayed off campus or just stayed home, and since I didn't have a car to drive around off campus to campus, you know, I decided to just stay home for that semester. And I'm actually pretty glad that I stayed home that semester because it basically I don't know, I guess I kind of like started over. Like I went to a community college still, like even though I wasn't in my normal college that I went to my freshman year, I took classes at the community college, which was like 20 minutes from my house, just so that I wouldn't, you know, really be that far behind. So yeah, I took some classes there, and that really kind of put me back in the school mode. I wasn't really happy to be home, seeing as I was finally, you know, doing stuff I wanted to do away from home. But it like during that time, it kind of like made me really distant towards my family. So I'm kind of happy that I did stay at home that semester, because I probably would have gone back and did the same thing, honestly. So I'm really glad that I didn't, that like the way things turned out, that even though it was appealed, I still couldn't go back. So I was actually kind of happy about that, even though at the time I was kind of pissed that I didn't get to go back. But looking back at it now, I'm happy that I stayed home that semester. So yeah, so yeah, basically that's all I did. I did really good in school that semester. Like I said, I think it was fall of 2010. And yeah, I actually did really good to a point where in one of my classes I was actually tutoring people. But I think that was just because it was a really easy class, because I can't tutor nobody else anywhere else. Yeah, so so yeah, then I guess I'll fast forward to when I get back to Valdosta State in spring of 2010. So I get back and I'm really happy because I get to see my friends. I actually linked up with more friends, and that just made me have a happier time. I was actually happy at this time. I wasn't depressed or anything. So yeah, that was basically when I decided to take all my core classes before I actually decided what major I wanted to major in, because I still wasn't sure. So yeah, I'm trying to think what else. nothing too extravagant happened anytime between then. My junior year was when I decided that I wanted to be a communications major and have emphasis in PR. My senior year, well, my first senior year, since technically this is my second senior year, I don't know, everything else is basically really normal in college. I really didn't have any other problems. Yeah, I got my first boyfriend. When was that? I got my first boyfriend my junior year. I think that was my junior year. I can't remember. Yeah, it was my junior year I got my first boyfriend, and I asked him out. Yeah, we're still together. So really the reason why I'm still in school is for my parents. Even though I'm not happy, I know as a child that one of your, I guess, responsibilities is to make your parents happy at times. So I decided that, you know, I will graduate for my family and for myself. But honestly, I've never really seen the point of college unless you know what you want to do. Like me coming into college, I don't know what I want to do. I still don't know what I want to do. I just know that, you know, you need a degree in order to get somewhere in life, and that's not even true. Like, but yeah, I'm here and I'm gonna graduate, and then once I graduate, I'm gonna live my life for myself. That's what I plan to do. And actually, it's real ironic that I'm doing this video, because I swear, like, over the weekend I came to a revelation that I've wasted 4 years of my life doing something that doesn't make me happy. But to like, I always just think about what my parents' faces will be like when I walk across the stage and get my college diploma. So I'm just looking forward to that, so that once they're happy, I can start being happy. I still don't know what I want to do with my life. I have a few things that I would like to do. Like, I would like to do some modeling, but I can't really do any of that until I'm out of school. So once I graduate, I will be moving back up to Atlanta with my family, and hopefully moving out by my next birthday to like an apartment downtown somewhere, or like on the outskirts of downtown. I would like to pursue my love of makeup and possibly work as a makeup artist somewhere at MAC or Sephora. I would love to work at a boutique somewhere, or even open up my own. It's just a few ideas. I have a lot of ideas that I would like to do, so I'm going to try and do them all. I do have like this 3-year plan that by my 25th birthday I would love to live in LA or Miami. So depending on what profession I take, whether it's modeling or opening up my own boutique or makeup artistry, that's what I want to do. That's where I want to be. So I made this 3-year plan for myself because it starts after I graduate. So I have 3 years to happiness. That's what I call it, my 3 years road to happiness. That's what I plan on doing, and hopefully I get there sooner than 3 years. As you guys can tell, my college story is very emotional for me. I haven't really told a lot of people the whole story or how I feel, because like every time I talk about it I do tear up. So I don't want it to be like a hug fest, because I'm not the type of person to really show my emotions. But I hope this video may have helped you out any type of way. I don't know if you have a similar situation and you want to talk about it, or I don't know, you might be feeling some type of way towards school. I don't know. I just wanted to make this video before any of you actually asked me for any college tips. I don't know if you actually want some tips from me, seeing as I didn't really have a great time in college, but I did experience a lot. I didn't really want to talk about that all, because it would be like an hour-long video, and nobody wants to watch that unless it's like a movie. If you have any questions, you can always comment below or inbox me. If you do have any tips, just like I said, comment below or inbox me. And I can make a separate video for actual college tips besides, you know, just my college experience. I'm going to put as much effort that is needed in all my work so that I can graduate and make my parents proud. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.